What's the best way to stay motivated in real estate? I think the best way to stay motivated just in general is having a clear understanding of your overarching why. If you know what you want to accomplish in your life and why you want to accomplish it, then I think the motivation becomes pretty easy. I think the biggest thing about building a single family home portfolio is, sometimes, especially early on, it was very difficult for me while I had a bunch of friends making a lot of money. We were buying a lot of homes, but man, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts to buying a house. And then when the dust settles, all you're doing is making like an extra 100, $200 a month. And that's small potatoes compared to your friend who sold $1 million home and made 30 grand. When I got discouraged in those times, I thought about my long-term vision for what I would be accomplishing, tried to focus way more on that than what other people were doing. Again, going back to what I said earlier about making a vow to myself that never do anything that only paid me once. Like now our gross rents are, over $100,000 a month. Getting a lot of clarity on what's important to you and then get a firm understanding of why what you do on a daily basis is integral to you achieving your long-term vision and satisfying your why to your life. And I think how to apply that to real estate is no different than how you apply that to any other facet of life. Motivation is a pretty easy thing. Motivation is also a very fallible thing, right? Like if you were to only work hard whenever you were motivated, then regardless of your intentions, you're going to perform much poorer than somebody that just woke up on a daily basis and had the discipline to execute on a daily basis. We're all human. We all have bad days where motivation is necessary. But by and large, I would say if you rely on motivation to do the things that you know you need to do to achieve the things that you want for yourself, then you're always going to be behind the people that have the discipline and the appropriate habits to actually execute on a daily basis. So motivation is good. Motivation is necessary. But if you constantly find yourself lacking it, then I would encourage anybody to revisit their long-term vision and kind of their intrapersonal information on like what makes them tick, what's important to them. I think Simon Sinek, he's got that book, Start With Why. And I think it's him, but I think he said something to the effect of, if you find yourself regularly struggling with motivation, it's because you don't have a big enough why. And then he went on to say that your why is like a magnet. Like the bigger your why, the stronger the pull. So if you are having a difficult time getting pulled and motivated to achieving your why, then you need to spend more time focusing there on like what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it, and what you want your life to look like. And then once that becomes clear, once it becomes bigger, then you can't help but on a daily basis wake up and execute. But again, we're all human and we all have bad days.
Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.